So now we'll start the configuration here. Look at here. Now BP role, it is already given by SAP. So no need to define a new BP role. Here FLCU and FLCU 01 for customer. Okay. Now we have to use FLCU 00. And what is the difference between FLCU 00 and FLCU 01? That also you guys will come to know. Generally what happened, this is for FI customer and this is for SD customer. SD means I'll tell you. Now, let's suppose we have a customer which is placing a direct order. Okay, direct order means customer has simply placed the order and we are going to deliver the goods and the invoice will be posted. Okay, so that invoice will be posted via transaction code FB70. Here, this invoice will be posted with reference to customer directly. Okay. Now, another way is the customer is, first of all, customer will place an order and with reference to that order, sales order will be created here into SAP. Okay. So now whatever transactions codes, whatever transactions will be posted, those transactions here direct in FB70, the transactions will be posted directly with reference to customer. Okay. Now, another case I said when the customer is placing order and for that a sales order is created. So whatever transactions will be posted, guys, those transactions are going to be posted with reference to sales order. Okay. So generally what happened, we have a customer master. In that customer master, we have two different segments. Company code segment and sales area or sales organization segment. I'll say like here, sales area. Okay, these two segments will be there. So the customer which is placing direct order and simply the goods are delivered and the invoice will be posted here into SAP. So for that we have to use FB70 transaction code, right? So here for such kind of transactions, we need to maintain only company code segment in SAP. Okay. And for that we have the role like FLCU 00. Okay. Later on, I'll explain a topic called FISD integration. FISD integrations means the sales order related, how to set up the sales order and how to post the transactions with reference to sales order will be explained. Okay. So in that case, sales area is needed, sales area data is needed or sales organization data in master data. We have to add this. And for that we need this FLCU 01. I know guys, your understanding will be, it's a bit difficult to understand right now because you are not able to visualize the things. But no need to worry. That's what I am here, right? So I'll explain the things practically and you will be able to see everything practically. So right now we'll have to create a customer that is for direct transaction posting by using FB70. Okay. And later on FISD integrations topic will be explained and there again the customer master will be extended. In the sense sales area data will be added. Okay. So right now no need to be confused. Okay, just have a look. These all practical things. You also have to configure all the things, post the transactions, and later on once the FISD integration is explained, then what happened, guys? Easily you will be able to understand the logic behind these two different roles. So nothing is difficult, guys. Everything's are easy. Okay, everything is easy. Now here, so no need to do anything here. Define number range for BP. That we have to. Now look at here. I have written clearly use TM number range. Okay. Because what happened here in SAP, if you log into SAP, already multiple number ranges are created by different people. So it's very difficult to find out unused number range. So that's the reason I have created a TM number range. So I'll tell you guys, time to time, this number ranges are changed. Like sometime I've created TM. Maybe when you are watching this video at that point of time, I might have created a different number range. So whatever the number range code I have specified in PPT, that only you have to follow. Okay, don't look at the video. In video, I'm using, let's suppose, double Y or double Z or AB number range. Whereas in PPT, if I have written like TM, it means that is the latest number range which I have created for you people. Okay, so that without any hurdle, without any problem, you guys can proceed further. You can do your configurations. Okay. One more thing, the note, because it is there in my server itself. So I hope, because if you guys are having a different server, let's suppose if you have taken different server access, in that server I don't have any access. So in that server, if you find out like where is TM number range, or sir has specified some number range here in PPT, so where is that number range? So that is not my server, so I can't do anything, isn't it? So make sure if you guys are using my server, then of course these settings will be there, and without any hurdle you guys can proceed further. Okay, now, so here define number range BUCF. This TM number range is already defined. Okay, and this is already defined at the time of vendor master, not vendor master. Before that also I told, in vendor master also I told you guys that this is predefined. Okay, so only once, if you let's suppose at the time of vendor master itself, we can define a number range that can be used for customer also, because this number range, right, this number range BUCF. So here whatever number range is defined, from this number range a number will be generated. Okay, for general data, I'll tell you, we have, let's suppose, general data. So for this, one number will be generated. Okay, that is called BP number. And then company code data, that will be, if it is a customer, then for customer we have to add the company code data, and customer number will be generated. So this customer number will be coming from where? So this customer number will be coming from this one. Okay, here. From here, BP number, and from here, customer number. See, the BP number and customer number, of course, it can be same also, it can be different also. I'll recommend you to keep the same number, because that is what the benefit and advantage of BP, isn't it? If BP is having different number, customer is having different number, and if same entity become our vendor, then the vendor is having different number, then what is the benefit of using BP, guys? Right? In that case, like ECC itself was better, isn't it? So earlier I'm able to remember we had a requirement from client side saying that whatever my customer and vendor is there, I should have like same number supposed to be there, right? So BP was there even in ECC also. Business partner configurations, it was given in ECC also, but it was not that much prevalent and we were not using at all. I'm able to remember simply we denied that it is not possible here in ECC. That's fine. Client was, client accepted. But right now, what happened here in S4HANA? In S4HANA, right? It is mandatory. So we cannot follow this ECC concept that I have to create separate customer, I have to create separate vendor. No. SAP is saying that you have to go through BP itself. So BUCF, no need to do any configurations. TM number range I have already defined. You can use this TM number range. Okay. Now, define grouping and assign the number range. So SM30, and then you can copy this code. And this is already done. When you check guys, when you give your grouping code, and grouping code, I recommended you already enter your company code itself. Use your company code. So if we have given the same code, I've given TM1. Look at here, it is already done. Okay, so no need to perform it. again separately. This is already done at the time of vendor master. So as I told you, okay, general data for customer and vendor, both general data is same, name, address, no difference. That's the reason SAP is here. SAP says that why to create general data separately for vendor and separately for customer. Single general data will be there. Okay. So this is already done at the time of vendor master. Okay. What next? Create customer account group OBD2. So this customer account group control the fields. When you create a customer master, in customer master, multiple fields will appear. Those fields will be controlled by this customer account group OBD2. Click on inventory. Give account group TM1 itself and just save it. Press enter twice. Okay, look at here. General data. In general data, what happened? Multiple fields are appearing, name, address. So if you have to make it required, optional, suppress, whatever it is, that can be made from here. I will just do one thing. Company code data. Payment. Reconciliation account, I'll make it required. Don't make it suppress. Reconciliation account is a required details. So don't make it suppress, guys. Sorry. Just save it. Okay. So this reconciliation field become required entry. And when you create a customer master, you must have to enter the reconciliation account. What is the logic behind reconciliation account is already explained in account payable. Once again, I'll give a brief explanations here about this reconciliation account. I hope you guys are able to remember. If not, then I'll give a small explanations here about this reconciliation account. Important question, guys, during interview multiple time. As a beginner, as a freshers, when you guys are giving interview, multiple time I have seen people have asked like, what do you mean by reconciliation account? Okay, so you have to quote, you have to explain the things by quoting certain example. Okay. Now, create customer account group, that is done. Number range XDN1. Here also TM number range. This is already created. So no need to define a new number range, guys, because already multiple number ranges are there. Okay. So here TM number range is already created. Here. Look at here. No need to make any changes. I have applied a check mark external. Okay. There is a logic. The logic is when system is generating the number, system will generate the BP number first. And same number will be copied for customer or vendor also. Okay. So now, so create a number range, that is done. Assign the number range to account group OBAR. OBAR. So generally, account group control the fields. At the same time, account group controls the number range also. Here, TM number range. Just save it and press enter. Okay. Now, TM number range. This number range I have assigned, number range code. Okay, look at here. When we have to create a customer master, I mean in the form of BP. So what happened? When you create a customer master, for customer, as I said, like at BP level, one number will be generated, and for customer also one number will be generated. So this customer number will be generated from where? From the number range which we have specified here, right? But how SAP will be able to trigger this number range, guys? So this number range will be triggered by system with the help of this assignment. Against account group, we have assigned this number range. Okay. And against account group, of course, when you create the master data, account group is used for creating the master data. Creation of reconciliation account. What is the use of reconciliation account, guys? So I told you earlier that let's suppose we have multiple vendor. Now let's suppose we have multiple. See, I'll tell you one more thing. I'm explaining here. If you already know the logic, or if you know that this logic I already know, so you can skip this part, right? You can forward the video, you can proceed further. No need to listen once, again. If you know, if you understood the logic, then you can forward this and you can go, you can move further. So I'm explaining it again because I know every students are not having the same IQ level. Some people are able to understand immediately. Some people it takes time. Okay, so that's the reason I have to take care of every student, everybody, isn't it? Now, and okay, so here for every customer, let's suppose different. So look at here, different amounts are there. Now these all transactions are posted, and these are the posted on credit basis, in the sense invoice is posted, payment we have not received yet from customer. So these all are our receivable. Now these are the customer master, these are the customer. So if you have to consolidate what is our account receivable, guys, because if we have to publish the financial statement, we have to show consolidated figure, right? So for that, look at here, 40K, right? To get this consolidated figure, we need to check customer balance one by one. Instead of that, SAP says that create a reconciliation account. That is nothing but a GL account. And assign this GL account against every master data. Okay. So this transaction is posted against this customer, but it is updated against this reconciliation account. So what is common? Customers are different, but reconciliation account is same. So if you check this GL balance, instead of checking customer balance one by one, if you check this GL balance, here itself, you guys will get all this information. All in this information means you can check the consolidated figure. You just see the GL balance and you can get the consolidated figure of total receivable. So if we need the total, in the sense, if you need a total receivable consolidated figure, we can check this GL account. And if we need customer account wise, then we can check this customer balances. This is what the things. Okay. So hope you guys are able to understand. Create this reconciliation account. FS00. So make it 1004. Balance sheet account, assets, and here account receivable, guys. Okay. Now these all 1005 I have already created in the form of vendor down payment. That's fine. And very soon all these GLs and every settings are going to be deleted, guys, because now the server will be formatted. The format will be taking place today itself. So in next configurations, in next explanations, I have to do all these configurations once again. This server format is a routine activity that happens once in a year. Okay. So when the format is done, then what happened? All the things, all the configurations, whichever I have done, this will be deleted. But I'll tell you guys, we can do the all configurations once again just in 30 minutes. Okay. Because only configurations we have to do. So now if I have to, let's suppose if I have to perform, let's suppose you are in account payable, let's suppose you have to do the configurations for APP. So enterprise structure, basic setting, and GL setting and basic AP setting that you have to do. That's it. No need to watch all the video again. Configuration document is also there, right? So whatever configuration document I have attached, you can see that configuration document, and within 30 minutes or 40 minutes, you will be able to do all the configurations. If server format happen in that case. Okay. So because multiple, I know like you people or students are taking servers from even different different people also, right? And there are some people who keep on formatting this SAP server every month because they don't maintain the technical consultant, right? So in that case, your configurations will be deleted frequently, isn't it? So, and that is quite irritating, guys, because again and again, if the configurations is deleted, then that's very difficult to proceed further. Anyway, now account receivable. So my all configurations will be deleted, but I'll do all these things within 20-30 minutes. So no problem. Here, customer and G067. The way I'm doing settings, guys, in the same way you have to proceed. As I said, don't make any additional experiment or else it will create problem for you. Once you have done everything, right? Once you have done all the configurations, after that you can do, whatever experiments you want. Once you become expert, you are free to do any kind of experiment. So account receivable, this reconciliation account I have created. Now define number in assignment direction, BP to customer. This is the transaction code. So here we are going to link our BP group and customer account group. Click on new entry, TM1 and TM1. Apply a check mark, same number, and save it. Okay, so it is done. This setting is done. What is the benefit or what is the logic behind this setting, guys? So this setting means we see, look at here, same number. I have applied a check mark here. So generally what happen when we create a business partner, let's suppose a business partner, this is the number. This is our BP number, right? The moment we save, first of all, BP number will be generated and same number will be copied and even customer number also become the same. Okay, that's the reason here BP account group and customer account group I have linked together and I have applied a check mark, same number that I need, BP number and customer number same. Okay, it should not be different. So this is what the configuration part. So here the configuration steps are completed. Now we have to create the business partner.